Hello everyone and welcome to just another kinda random video. And to answer your question before the curse, no, this is not a Baddleskool lesson. I'm still working on the lesson about the in-game sound and it should be ready at some point next week. I won't be home during the little bit longer East time weekend, so I won't be able to get it done during the weekend unfortunately. Also, you guys can be excited for some more awesome stuff. Wanna risk a little sneak peek? Well then, here we go.
Full power enabled.
But anyway, as you may do too sometimes, I got a little annoyed by Battlefield 4 today. But instead of spending that time in real life and doing some useful stuff, I jumped into Bad Company 2. And as usual, it did not take me long to find a decent server. I really enjoy going back to Bad Company 2 sometimes. It's a game which gives me that, you know, that special feeling I'm missing sometimes in the newer Battlefield titles. I don't know why though. Is it the fewer destruction, the awesome sound, or maybe is it the constant YouTube spam, which I love to join by the way. I seriously do love the YouTubing in Bad Company 2. But that's a different story. And the netcode, hell, you don't have any right crying about the netcode in Battlefield 4 if you haven't played Bad Company 2. That's some serious netcode there. It seriously is, you know, because it's some serious netcode. So it seriously is. Well, while playing today, I noticed a couple of things which definitely put Bad Company 2 ahead of any newer Battlefield title. And that's for one, the very high level of skill needed, and secondly, the very well done optimization, so the utilization of the GPU's and CPU's performance capabilities. First of all, sprite recoil, suppression, shake and the sound architecture need you to put a lot of thinking and concentration into the game. You cannot just jump and run, kill people left and right as you do in Battlefield 4 sometimes if you have at least some kind of skill. That just does not work in Bad Company 2. Nevertheless, it has a lot of new features, one being the constant explosive spam definitely. It still requires you to do some actual work. While newer Battlefield titles do lack spread, Bad Company 2 is basically punching it into your face. If you shoot more than a couple of bullets in a succession, every following one will go anywhere but just not into the body of your enemy. They bloody fly all over the fucking place. So tap firing is actually a thing back in Bad Company 2. And so it is for every older Battlefield title, at least if my memory is right. I seriously wish they would bring that level of learning back to any newer title. If you grow experience over the course of a few months and not just within a couple of days, you will definitely play the game for a lot longer than just until the release of another game. But anyway, I could keep waffling on about the level of skill required to succeed in Bad Company 2, but I think you guys get what I want to say, right? And then there's the outstanding performance I haven't seen in a long time since Battlefield 3 has been released. And anyone after. When I freshly installed Bad Company 2 on my new machine, I put every setting to medium and turned AA off, just to make sure, you know. Well, I quickly realized that's not needed at all. The engine caps the FPS to 200, and that's what I was getting. Now I have set everything to the highest setting possible and still getting 150 to 160 FPS. I know this game is already pretty old, but the graphics have not evolved that much over the course of the past years. I'm getting decent 99% GPU utilization, that's how it should be, while the CPU is running somewhere between 70 to 80% on the physical cores, and also that's where it should be. That just tells me that the devs have put a lot more time into optimization back then than they do nowadays. So what's the point investing into an extreme gaming rig for a new Battlefield title if that new title does not actually work with the performance available? Battlefield 4 is pushing the GPU up to 50% max, and if I would turn the graphics down anymore, the FPS go down too as the engine utilizes the GPU even less, obviously. But it should be the other way around, and if I turn the graphics up, the FPS go down too. So fuck me, I seriously hope they get back on track and postpone a new title just to make it performing as good as the older titles did. We'll always have bugs and stuff, but I don't care too much about them actually. In fact, there are still some in Bad Company 2, but if the game is better and more interesting than the bugs, they won't matter at all. Just make the game perform, that's all I want for now. And that's already it guys, just a random video. I hope you will join into the next lesson of Battleskool next week, and until we see us again, stay safe and stay out of trouble.